Three potential NPC characters that would commemorate the late action comedian Robin Williams have appeared in the code of World of Warcraft's latest expansion, Warlords of Draenor. A total of 3 characters have been data mined from the expansion's beta build, but they have yet to appear in-game. They are a Djinn, a blue spirit-like creature, for his role in Disney's Aladdin, a human female for his role in Mrs. Doubtfire, and a human male, which some to believe to be for his role as Mork in the 1970s television series Mork and Mindy. It is still unclear where these NPCs will finally be, or what role they will play in the game itself. The composer Martin O'Donnell has been in a prolonged legal battle with Halo and Destiny developer Bungie since his dismissal from the company in April. O'Donnell was awarded almost $100,000 in damages and unpaid benefits and wages for his claim of being fired without cause. Now Bungie has been ordered to restore his stock in the company as well. O'Donnell, before his dismissal, was working with the likes of Sir Paul McCartney on the soundtrack of the upcoming game Destiny. Publisher and developer Ubisoft said that its game Watch Dogs will be the last mature title to be released on the Wii U console. Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot said to Game Informer, "What we see is that they are very interested in Just Dance, very interested in other kinds of games. So what we are trying to do is focus on the types of games they are interested in." From 2013 to 2014, the Wii U only made up 3% of the company's total sales, so they say that they will be shifting its focus on the games that it publishes for the platform. This comes after Warner Bros. Interactive cancelled development for the Batman Arkham Origins DLC, and with the news that the upcoming Sega game Alien Isolation and the Activision-published Call of Duty Advanced Warfare will not be coming on the Wii U console. This includes comments made at the start of the year by EA Source saying that Nintendo is dead to us. This has somewhat tainted the news that the console has had another increase in sales in Japan after the release of the crossover title Hyrule Warriors, which is due to be released in Western markets on September 16th in Europe and September 26th in the US. Nate Mitchell and Palmer Luckey of Oculus VR said to GameSutra that they don't want other VR devices to damage the virtual reality headset market because they are rushed out to be the first one released to the public, or because they are badly implemented. After the popularity of the Oculus Rift headset, Sony has come forward with their own device called Project Morpheus, while Samsung could be developing their own device as well after trademarking the name Gear VR. Google also came forward with Google Cardboard, which is a set of blueprints and instructions on how you can make your Android phone into a VR headset through a cardboard shell and common craft supplies. Mitchell said, "It's very easy to break the illusion, right? It's like this house of cards where, when everything is perfectly in its place, the illusion is totally there. A big part of our hardware, a big part of our software, and a massive part of it is the content. The content needs to be carefully designed for VR to really create presence. It's not something where it's like, it has to be hyper-realistic, but it just has to be designed with all this stuff in mind." When asked about Sony's Project Morpheus headset, he said, "We really can't control the hardware devices, which is one of the things that we're most worried about. If people ask us, what do you think of Morpheus? On one hand, it's amazing to see Sony come into the market because it means more funding for developers. But if the hardware isn't good enough and gives a bad experience and can't deliver presence, and actually one of the limited factors for them may end up being the PS4 for example, that's a major problem. That's kind of beyond our control, and that's really frustrating."